welcome to my channel today. This is Mark the Tech Guy. Today bringing you vlogs weekly. And I know I haven't done one of these in a while. And, I've just been so busy between work and other projects that I got going on the side. I got reviews. And I can't even get to all the reviews that I need to do. So, I'm a little bit behind here. So you guys got to just bear with me here. In the fall, everything should start to slow down again, and I will start to do more vlogs, and I will get back into what I normally do. So, this week, there's been lots of news going on about the iPhone. The iPhone looks like it's going to be released now September the 5th in the United States and October the 5th here in Canada. Now, I was just seeing on the news this week that RIM, Research in Motion, is laying off, I think it's 20,000 employees because they're doing a restructure. And I think that's just, it just goes to show that if you don't have something to bring to the market, that you're going to lose. And RIM right now doesn't have anything, and they say they're working on a new BlackBerry, and it's going to be coming out. And but sometimes they beat you to the punch, and you lose. It's always like whoever comes out first to the market with something new, they're going to sell lots of it. Well, that is the case with the iPhone. Now, everybody's been waiting for this iPhone because it should have been already released. But because of, things that happened in Japan, and, they're having a hard time finding all these parts that they need to build the iPhone. So that's why it's being delayed this year, and it will be out in September in the United States and then October here in Canada. And I hate that I have to wait, an extra month to get the iPhone. I could always go to the States, I guess, and try and get one. But then I gotta pay, more money. So I'll just wait until I'm eligible to get one here in Canada in October. And I'm looking forward to it. I know that, there's not a lot of change to the new iPhone, but, it's a new iPhone, so I need to have it. Just like anything. Something new comes out, you need to have it. And I think this year I'm going to actually buy the iPad. The new iPad when it comes out. And I think it should be out in February. So I'm going to buy that because I've always wanted to get one. And I'm like, now it's halfway through the year. Might as well wait till the next one. So I'm going to get it the day it comes out here in Canada. So I'm just out. Gotta go get my hair cut. Gotta get an oil change in this. Now here's the thing. When you guys get your oil change, don't fall for this, because I did. In my vehicle here, I have a 2008 Equinox, and it tells you the life of your oil. So mine was at 50%, and I took it into the dealership, and they go, yeah, there's a malfunction with the light. You should change it at 5,000. Don't listen to what it says in your dash. And I believed them, and I went and got my first oil change, because I have 4 free ones when I bought this vehicle. And I went and used one at half the oil life. Now, I researched it, and I went and I asked around, and they said, no, that's what it is. When you get these new vehicles, they got different engines in them. So, the life of the oil lasts longer. So I'm like, oh, okay. So, I don't have to change the oil for till every 10,000 kilometers. So I'm like, that's a bonus. But that's how they get you. Like, you don't know these things. So I just listen to the gauge now, the dash. Because, it was telling me, like right now I think I'm at 10%. So I'm going to go change the oil now. Whereas before I was at 50% and I went and changed it early. But the dealership's always going to take your money. So they're going to say, yeah, sure, you should change it at 50% because that's 5,000 kilometers and that's what we recommend. So don't always fall for what the dealership tells you. Do your research and ask around. So I'm just on my way to the barber's to get my hair cut, and with the magic of the internet, you guys will see. So that's it. I went and got my hair cut. It looks nice. And I'm back. So with the magic of the internet, I now have a haircut. So now I'm on my way to get an oil change. And it's quite a distance, but 4 free oil changes, why not? Right? So I am on my way up to the dealership to get an oil change because all next week I am off. So I'm trying to get some app reviews done for you guys, post them, and then they'll be released, one every day next week or one every second day. I'm trying for. But I'm running out of time, so I'm running around here trying to do things the last minute here because I'm Thursday, or whenever I post this. But Thursday I'm leaving, or no, Friday. Friday I'm leaving and then I start my holidays for the following week. So that's going to be alright. And I'm just going up to my summer spot, and I'm going to do a lot of fishing. I actually got a horseshoe tournament that I'm in this weekend coming, and that should be fun. I like playing horseshoes, and I'm not that bad. I play with a lot of guys that are in the tournament, and these guys are throwing ringers like every second shoe, which is crazy. I don't think I'll ever be that good, but yeah, there's some really good players out there. And it's just, it's the way you throw the shoe. It goes up and in. But, and also, I have a review from Pure Gear that came in. I have the box, and I will do an unboxing of it. I think it's a case. But, yeah, apparently I think they were going to send me a case, and it's a nice case. I looked at it online. It is it's like a holster and a case, and it slides into the holster. So it's like you put it on your belt clip, and it's also a stand as well. So it's going to be a good review, and I think it's going to be a really good case. And it's funny, I need a case because the one I have one of those leather ones, and it's like they're like $50, and the holsters, and it keeps getting caught on stuff. So I'm hoping with this one, it's thin enough that it doesn't really catch on anything. But the other ones, they're a little bit bulky, and you're going to get into walking through a door or something, you end up catching on a hinge or something, and and they're expensive, like $50. That's a lot of money to spend on a holster. So here I am on the Don Valley parking lot again. How many times have I said this? How many times have I been on here and I'm like, it's not going anywhere? Well, here I am again, and we're moving slowly. But and this week, guys, I should have went down the lake shore. They're filming. You guys know this movie, Total Recall. Remember Arnold Schwarzenegger used to be in it? Well, now they got Colin Farrell's in it, and I forget who else. But they got a $200 million budget, And here in Toronto, they closed down part of the lakeshore to film it for the last 2 days. And I was going to go down and get some clips to show you guys. I was watching on the news, and I didn't know you can get that close. But yeah, I like, geez, I should have went down, because you could get really close. The way, I guess maybe it was just the media they were letting in close to film it, but it would have been nice. I would have took my camera down and I would have filmed some scenes that they were doing. And it's nice to see behind the scenes of a movie, because it doesn't look anything like what you see in the theaters. So that's cool. And Toronto was, more than welcome to accommodate these film companies, because it brings in a lot of money to the city, but it brings with it a lot of headache for drivers, because they had to close down the lakeshore. And there was a lot of unhappy drivers, that's for sure. But you just gotta think on the bright side, it's only for a few days, and the city is making money out of it. It brings money to Toronto, because we could have lost this thing to Vancouver or Montreal, but finally we have a big movie. And this is probably one of the biggest movies to be shot here in Toronto is Total Recall. I don't know when it will be out, but it should be a good movie. They had these futuristic cars that were driving around the lakeshore, and it was pretty cool. So guys, there's not much more to talk about here. So I think I'm going to end the vlog here. But I'm going to try and get some footage. I always say this, but I never do. I'm going to try and get some footage of me up my summer spot. Maybe in the water. I might even do a couple of reviews up there, depending on how busy it is up there. Because sometimes it's not the quietest spot, because we got a lot of people on ATVs up there. It's crazy how many ATVers are up in the area that I'm in. And I want to get an ATV one day. But you guys know the story about me breaking my arm on an ATV, so probably not a good idea. But hey, accidents happen, right? So guys, I'm going to say thanks for watching. This has been Vlogs Weekly. And I'm going to say please rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.